G'day everyone, Paul Stoner, CEO of Biggin & Scott, and I'm joined by Tom McCarthy today, Director of our Prahran office. Welcome, Tom.
Thanks, Paul.
So we're here for the market roundup for the month of May. How was it?
It was terrific. In fact, if memory serves me correctly, it was our second best month ever, with nearly a sale a day.
Yeah. The area in general had more sales than usual?
Yeah, it did. We had the 5 Saturdays in May, which really helped us along, but there was more sales than the normal this time of the year. Yep. We had some amazing outcomes. You really need a compelling reason not to auction in the current marketplace, I reckon.
And for those of you watching, you may have seen some of the auctions on Facebook that the guys put up there. Clearance rates for your office, all good?
About 95%.
Yeah.
And about, I would suggest, the balance sold within a few days. It really is probably the most compelling marketplace I've worked in, I think, in my nearly 30 years in doing it.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interest rates and the demand.
Yep.
Any particular standouts?
Yeah, Windsor seems to continue to impress. We're getting sales down there, square metre rates of $6,500 a metre. I mean, a little place unrenovated, 136 square metres, sells for $890,000. I mean, you know, it's an extraordinary thing that when you think about a tiny little home like that, that's the entry price there.
Yeah.
Probably success is driven by that Chapel Street precinct down there has really come on, that Chapel Street Windsor. And numerous other good sales. There's Latrobe Street on the market, 890, sold for $1,010,000, timber, one of a pair. We had a good one up in Highbury Grove, unrenovated house, 1.3 million brick, one of a pair, and smallish land. And Benol Avenue again, on the market at $1,200,000, sold for $1,320,000, I think.
Yeah, it's amazing. So the pent-up demand that's been driving everything for the last month, everyone was waiting for stock, and it turned up in May. It's you and I. We used to talk a lot about percentages. There'll be about 6 or 7% turnover in a particular area.
Yep.
It's been lagging about 9% behind for some time. So that's having a dramatic effect on the prices, I think.
Yeah, there's no doubt that at the moment there seems to be. We have had a little bit of a drought of real estate at the start of the year, but towards the end of the financial year, it's really come together.
Yeah.
In my time in real estate, I've noticed that in a 52-week cycle of selling, you always play catch-up football. So if you're a bit quiet at one section, it will, you're generally speaking, catch up later in the cycle.
So out of all the price ranges, highest demand would be in where at the moment?
The sweet spot's definitely houses 800 to 2 million.
Yeah.
You got that. It's shut the gate.
It's just amazing.
The demand is quite amazing.
Yeah. What are we expecting for June?
June, heading into the winter, we've got some good listings coming available. June and July look like being strong again.
Yeah.
But we're really listing strongly now for September and even October, which is a bit of a scary thought at the moment.
Yeah, it is very scary. So on the property management front, vacancy rates.
Vacancy rates again. It's all good news. It's I don't want to sound like it's dull or boring, but it's not. It's really good news. I mean, vacancy rates are pretty low at the moment. I think in the last report I highlighted that it was about 14 days was the amount of time that you had on average a property empty. Yeah. And that takes into account renovation work. So that's quite an amazing.
So for the investors watching. Purchasing around 6 to 800 at the moment, and they're all letting out pretty quickly.
Yeah, no problem. That is exactly our strongest segment of the market. Is at $600 to $800.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? May really strong. June's not as strong. There's a few interruptions with the school holidays and so forth. So it'll be interesting to see what happens over the coming months. Yeah,
look, I'm sure it'll all come together for spring. It's certainly looking that way. We've had some of the guys in the office are doing an amazing job. Phil Moore has been with us now for 10 years. I think Phil had his personal best month ever. So well done to Phil.
Yeah, well done.
I think he sold at 10 properties or something along those lines. So
Yeah.
he almost represented a third of our sales in,
Yeah,
in
that's
May.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, well, that's it for May. Don't hesitate to give the guys a call, reports, or whatever you're after. They're there and they're looking forward to help. We'll have some exciting announcements. I've been telling you about the rewards, but there'll be some rewards flowing out in the next, hopefully, day, which you'll all see very soon.
And
Thanks,
see you
Tom.
out in the streets.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Bye.